He'll punch you in the throat. Herbert's the goat. He'll punch you in the throat.
Run it back, Ma.
Herbert's the goat. He'll punch you in the throat. Herbert's the goat. He'll punch you in the throat.
Rock out and Captain Spock.
Would all of the VIP Super Chatters please come to the front stage? You know who you are. Oh, you Kurt. Mark Cleveland. The Silva Brothers. Austin. Double A. Terry Roberts, please report to the front stage. D2W Stu. Your presence is required at the front stage. Unburger, I see you.
This is the Fantasy Football
We see
Show
you lurking
with
over
your
there.
host, Smitty.
Top 5 running back. You're watching the Fantasy Football Show. Smitty!
Take a lap.
What is going on, good people? We have a lot to talk about today. Some of it good, some of it bad. Currently, right now, we are in a dilemma mode right now. Dilemma emergency mode where we don't know what to do with Alexander Mattison and Dalvin Cook, who are both probably going to play Week 14 Thursday Night Football against the Pittsburgh Steelers. This game is in Minnesota. This game is tonight. This game is the dreaded Thursday night game, but it could be that one game where there is a lot of fantasy football production. It feels like an outlier of these ridiculously bad Thursday night fantasy football performances where we dread Thursday night. Write them off. They're dead to us. We don't want Thursday night fantasy football. Thursday night fantasy football is garbage 85% of the time, maybe 90% of the time. And if there is a good performing player, there's still enough bad performing Thursday players that we absolutely dread starting players on Thursday night. But for whatever reason, we still start players we shouldn't on Thursday night. We get excited. We want to watch a player play. We want some skin in the game. Yes, slam the like button on your way in the door. So what do we do with Alexander Mattison? What do we do with Dalvin Cook if we own him? As you saw on the board, and as you will see as we break down all the news, we have Dalvin Cook expected to play Week 14 tonight. He's supposed to give it a, quote, go and try and play. And give it a go warm-ups. The thing about warm-ups is his shoulder's going to be fine in warm-ups. You know, it's not something like where he's trying out a hammy, testing out a tire. It's his shoulder. He's not going to feel anything in warm. He's going to go. If they say he's expected to play and he's going to go out there in warm-ups, he's not going to start taking hits in the shoulder and then go, no, not feeling pretty good. He's probably going to play. Warming up for this particular injury is not going to change anything. If he's expected to be a go in the news, he's probably going to go. What do you do? Cooks, Madison, Cooks. What if you own both of them? If you own both, what do you do? Put both of them in? Put one in as your running back one. I mean, if Cook's your RB1, he probably was. He's your RB1. Do you try and find a flex spot for Madison? It depends on your situation. If you've got a questionable flex option, then it makes sense to try it. But it is Thursday night. And you're going to be potentially upset at yourself if you start two players that do nothing on Thursday night in a very important Week 14 where a lot of you are vying for a playoff spot. Some of you are in weird leagues where your commissioner doesn't know what he's doing, and your commissioner says, let's have the playoffs start Week 14 with a bunch of bye weeks. I have an announcement to make. We are going to play Week 14 playoffs and have bye weeks. Like, why would you do that? There are 4 teams on a bye. 4 teams are on a bye. Let me put them on screen for the people in the back, and so everybody knows what we're dealing with. But why you would play round 1 of your playoffs with 4 teams on a bye is absolutely asinine. I don't know what is wrong with some commissioners. Here we go. Bye weeks. These are the bye week teams for week 14. Your Colts are on a bye. Your Dolphins are on a bye. Patriots are on a bye. The Eagles are on a bye. Don't start any players that are listed here. You will not get any points if you do so. What do we do? What do we do? Alexander, Madison, or Cook? I'll tell you what my initial take is, but I'm gonna probably hit you with some info you're not gonna like. No one knows. No one knows. I would be blowing smoke up your rear end if I said Kevin wants to take a lap. I think Kevin's baiting me, but he says, is Madison droppable now that Cook is back?
Take a look.
I think he's baiting me. I don't think Kevin's serious. But there's your answer. If you are out there, you saw Kevin's question, you're like, oh yeah, I also want to know the answer to that question. Do we drop Madison? Get out of here. You're really asking that. Get out of here. At least for a week. No show for you for 1 week.
Get lammed.
1 week. But here's the question. This is kind of what the dilemma is and why you guys aren't going to like what I'm going to say. Can you bench Cook knowing how good he is? The answer is no. If you own Dalvin Cook and he's playing tonight, you have to play him. He's Dalvin Cook. And I think that while I want to tell you to play Madison so badly, I want to. My heart wants to. My brain and the logic and the responsible side, the fantasy analyst, the one you're watching and relying upon, has to bring objectivity and unbiased stance to the perspective and table. And you can't sit Cook if he's starting. Now, if we walk into kickoff and there's new news that breaks, and you have to watch, you can't rely on this moment in time at 5:07 p.m. to determine whether you're playing Cook or Madison. That's not what you signed up for. This is fantasy football. You literally have to be able to maneuver in the last, minutes if something develops in warm-ups. If they say on TV, hey, Cook's gonna be limited today, Al. I heard he's, if you hear something during warm-ups, you have to react quickly. I will try my best to get that information to you. Do something on a story post on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? If you're not subbed to me on YouTube, where I'll put a story, a short up, a YouTube short, which is just like Instagram stories, I put that up now. I'm starting to do that on the regular. So if something happened and Cook was going to not get a full meal, a full course meal during this outing, this Thursday night, dreaded Thursday night outing, I'm going to tell you in the YouTube shorts and on Instagram. So why are you not subscribed and following on all those avenues? So it's we have to make sure we're very, very careful with playing Madison over Cook, with playing Jeezy's just coming at Jeezy. Just confirmed Cook will play. Jeezy, where have you been? I've been live for freaking 9 minutes talking about this. Freaking Captain Breaking News. Just kidding, Jeezy. Brofist, Jeezy. Brofist, take a lap. Breaking news! Exactly what you're talking about on the screen. Attention, everyone. Attention, I have brand new news. Dalvin Cook expected to play. I just want to let everybody know, before it's too late, Jeezy Over and out. Jeezy, bro fist. You know you're my boy, Blue. Boom, Jeezy. Boom. I know, Jeezy, we're talking about. He's expected to play. He's expected to play. We know that. We know that. Everyone's reporting on it. Everyone's got an opinion on it. Everyone's saying, do this, do that. Yes, Jeezy, I know. He's playing. We got it. Yes, Gary, we got it. The tweet came in. He's expected to play. That's what we're talking about. He's still going to warm up, though, bro. Dalvin should not be playing. I agree, Martin. I agree. Harnesses are weird, and they can't help prevent the ball from coming out of the socket. So it's going to be awkward for him to play, but playing with it, him actually playing with the harness makes me think they're not just going to give him limited work, though. If in my opinion, and this is my perspective, and Jeezy, I'm just kidding, bro fist. If you were going to limit him, I don't think you play him. You know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't go through the extent of getting him in a harness, fitting him for that, and playing him a minor amount to then risk injury. Okay? Does that mean he won't get hurt during the game? Absolutely not. He could absolutely get hurt during the game. He could get hurt on the first play. He could get hurt by halftime. He could get hurt the second game in wearing the harness. He will probably... What this sounds like to me is that his injury is so bad. Like, here's where I'm coming from, and I could completely be speculating. I am speculating. I could completely be off on my speculation. Harnesses usually are used, in my experience, when they need to have surgery. They need to have surgery, and if they're wearing a harness, it's because they need to wear the harness or they would not have a stable arm. In the example of Kittle is 100% torn labrum. He plays with a harness. It's limiting, but he doesn't necessarily need the same mobility that a running back needs. So could Dalvin Cook play with his harness and stay healthy? He could. Could Dalvin Cook get hurt on the first play? He could. Dalvin Cook wearing the harness suggests to me he needs surgery, elected not to get it, will get it in the offseason. Mark my words, Dalvin Cook will get the surgery in the offseason, but he's wearing the harness because he needs the surgery. So he's running the risk of doing some more damage. Okay? So if you have both these guys, you have to play Dalvin Cook. You have to. I'm not saying don't start Madison in the flex spot. I would probably consider that. It just depends on your options. Hit the thumbs up on your way in the door. But if you own both of these and you're deciding between one and you have to make a decision, you've got to go Cook. He will play, assuming something doesn't happen in warmups. And as I told you, you're not going to suffer an injury to your shoulder in warmups. So he will play. That's what we said at the top of the show. I know Schefter's reporting some stuff on it too, but it's already known. He's going to play unless he suffers a setback. Him suffering a setback in warmups won't happen. That's already been stated that he will go into warmups and everything's good. He's playing. So Schefter's just reiterating that. He's wearing a harness, which is the newer information from Schefter. What does that mean? I explained it. You wear a harness, something's wrong. You're not wearing a harness to stabilize your shoulder because everything's good to go. But him playing with the harness means he's in surgery territory and he's trying to scrape through the season, which doesn't make sense because what are the Vikings really going to be fighting for after they lose this game, if they lose this game? So, what does that mean for Madison go forward? If the Vikings are not playing for anything, they will probably be more apt to shut Cook down, to have whatever surgery he needs to get Cook back for 2022 in enough time to be fully healthy, ready to go, ready to rumble, if they're not fighting for anything. So Definitely do not cut Alexander Madison. That would be 10 laps required if you did that. 10 laps. I wish they would shut Cook down because who knows what kind of Cook we're going to get with a shoulder harness limited. And so I'm going to probably say, wait, you're saying start Cook over Madison? Jared, are you not listening? Good. Where are you people right now? Jared, where are you people? I've been talking about this for 15 straight minutes, Jared. And you say this as if you've been here the whole 15 minutes, but you're like, wait. You're saying start Cook over Matt? Yes, Jared. Brofist, Jared. It's okay. Yes. Start Cook over Madison. Jared. I assume you have both. And if you have both, you got to play Cook. He's going to be the starter. He's wearing a harness for a reason. They want to feed him the ball. Go back to... No. Jared, it's okay, bro. You asked a question as if you've been here, though. That's why I said it. You're like, wait. So that's all I'm saying. Jared, it's the way we talk on the show, bro. You can't take offense to it. We take laps all the time. Look, I'm going to take a lap right now, Jared. And I'm not going to get mad about it. Ready?
Take a lap.
That's for me, Jared. See? That's for me. Okay. Here we go. Madison over Javonte, though? No. I think I start... At this point, I start Javonte over Madison, bro. At this point, I start Javonte over Madison. But could it change? In warm-ups, it could. If Cook's harness falls off and he falls to the ground, bro, then we're in trouble. Burrow or Cousins? Oh, God. Probably go with... I would say... Burrow, Cousins. I'd probably go with Cousins by just a hair. But it's Thursday games. I hate Thursday games, bro. I just feel like Jefferson... I feel like Cousins could have a decent outing here. And Burrow, while I like Burrow a lot... Right now, I'm going to say... With all the injuries going on in Cincy, I'm probably just gonna go Cousins for this week. Let's take it week by week type of thing. Jared, don't take offense to it, bro. I'm just joking around, pal. What's he saying? Just predicting Cook is gonna get hurt, then Madison is gonna pick up 220 plus carries. Jared, I hope you're right. And Jared, we're not toxic here, and we're just joking, Jared. I'm joking with you. It's tough love, bro. It's just fun. It's fun and games. And I appreciate you, Jared. So don't worry about it. And I am also telling you that I think Cook is running a big risk. Jared. Wait. Jared, don't take offense to this, okay? We're having fun, bro. Wait. So Madison over Cook because of practice? Jared, we're having fun, okay? This isn't toxic. It's fun to play on words, bro. No, not because of practice, bro. As I've said for 19 straight minutes, he's expected to start. He's expected to play. Usually, Jared, we're going to play the guy that's starting, right? So he's starting. He's got a harness on, and he's going to be probably getting the bulk of the work. That makes him eligible as the starter over Madison in my book. But I don't want it, Jared. And I agree with you, Jared. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. Because if he goes out there and he needs surgery, which he does, which is why he has a harness on, the harness is used to stabilize the shoulder. You have so much damage to the labrum, and the ball and socket isn't stable, and you've got damage that needs surgery. The harness helps keep everything together. with his severity of shoulder injuries, the harness is only going to do so much. It will help keep that ball in the socket from slipping out, but the reason you need the harness is because your shoulder is not stable without it. And if he was to go out there and play without a harness, he would get injured. What's that tell you? He's putting a Band-Aid on the problem, essentially, going out and playing. And I agree with you, Jared. He has a high likelihood of getting re-injured. A super high likelihood of getting re-injured. It would not shock me at all within the next 8 quarters if this man is out for the year to have the surgery that he needs to have right now, in my opinion. All right, so that's enough on that topic. We've got a couple super chats. Let me get to those, and then we'll get to the rest of the news. Let me drag these on here. We got Slayer in the house. We got Retro. If you got a super chat, drop it, and let's get it in the queue. I'm going to answer these 3, and then I'm going to get to the remainder of the news. So, Osborne or Judy, Pollard, Aaron Jones or Hilliard. You're putting Aaron Jones in the Pollard and Hilliard category? Aaron Jones, bro. I mean, until we hear something horrible about his workload for week 14, he's your guy. Osborne over Judy for now, I think, because I do think Cousins could have a good game. This could be that outlier Thursday game where, we get some decent production from some of these guys. Not like the norm. That would be my call. You could go Judy or Osborne, very, very close. Pollard is injured. We don't even know what his workload or if he plays, but it sounds pretty good for Zeke Elliott owners, because if Pollard is banged up, and I'll go over Pollard in a second. I got the Pollard news. Actually, we can go over that right now while we've got it. Tony Pollard, Thursday report revealed that he has been diagnosed with a torn. It's a foot injury that is going to potentially limit him all year. And these injuries suck. These plantar injuries suck because they linger, and it really requires a whole bunch of rest in order to get right. So how severe is it, though? We don't know. There's different levels and degrees to the severity. So when someone says, oh, you've got the plantar fasciitis, you got something that's going to hamper you all year, or you got the high ankle sprain, or you've got the dreaded this or the dreaded that. Like, a lot of people just tie a certain timeline to it. They take everybody's situation and just try and apply it. And the bottom line is maybe he has a minor issue. Maybe it's lesser than we think. Maybe he's not even on the injury report a week and a half from now. So tough to know, but this is a good open door for Zeke Elliott. I still think Zeke Elliott is very, very much becoming a shell of himself, but I think if the volume's there, his low yards per carry and potential red zone opportunities could afford him high-end running back 2 production for as long as Tony Pollard isn't healthy enough to take the job from him or take 60 or 65% of the work. So if Pollard is at a limited capacity because of the injury all year, and Zeke can manage to stay on the field, Zeke could produce running back 2 numbers, I think, and occasional running back 1 numbers, but more likely and expect high-end running back 2 or low-end running back 2 numbers out of Zeke Elliott. So good question. Slayer says he's screwed. Are you talking about the Madison Cook? I'm relying on Madison in a bunch of leagues. I'm probably still playing him in 1 or 2 situations because the flex opportunities are not overwhelming for me. So Madison was my running back 1, but he does fall to the flex spot with ease. I'm pretty comfortable with that. So he's going to be my flex. I'm going to turn this computer off because it is just heating me up, man. It's completely it's like a furnace. Madison, Ayuk, and Van Jefferson. I mean, I still consider Madison in this scenario, but Van Jefferson's crafty, a little safer, less upside. Ayuk, same thing, a little safer, less upside than Madison. If Madison was to get a heavy dose, so there's that. Michael with a super chat. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate you. 191 of you in here. Please punch the thumbs up. If you're a Zeke Pollard owner, keep your eye on Corey Clement. Not the sexiest name, but with Pollard hurt, Zeke banged up, and 2-game lead in the division, the Cowboys resting Zeke at some point isn't unrealistic. Yeah, I think if Zeke, it's a good point, Michael. I think if Zeke has any further setbacks whatsoever, this shell of himself, Elliott, that we've loved his entire career, and I have nothing but respect for Elliott, but he is becoming a small shell of himself. He is. He's slowing down. The workload's catching up. But if he can stay healthy enough to stay on the field, nothing gets worse. He will potentially have those opportunities, like I said, to fall in the end zone. But if he gets banged up at all, things get worse at all. You're right. Here's where I feel negative still on Zeke Elliott, and I'll tell you. He did a press conference yesterday, probably about, I don't know, it was like a little over 24 hours ago at this point, maybe, or right around 20 hours ago. And the report, or the press conference, he was asked if his injury was significant, what was it? He wouldn't reveal it. He said, I don't think I have to tell you exactly what's wrong. He said it won't get worse if I play on it, which is not always the case when a player says that, so I would take that with a grain of salt. But they asked him, the reporters asked him, hey, Zeke, when will this injury be over? He said about 3 or 4 weeks. He thinks in about 3 weeks or so, 3 or 4 weeks or so, he could be healthy and back to normal. So he's admitting that he's really hampered and he won't be fully healthy for 3 or 4 weeks. Coming from Zeke Elliott's own mouth yesterday in an interview with the press. So that makes me worried about Elliott, because he's telling us he's not, like, for Zeke Elliott to tell us, he said, you have to drag me off the field, which is part of his hard work and determination and why I love Zeke Elliott. I still love Zeke Elliott. But for him to admit that he won't be right for 3 or 4 weeks makes me think, yeah, Michael, if he has a setback of any kind, the team will want to drag him off the field, essentially, and they will rest him. So keep an eye on that. And Michael, I appreciate your super chat as always, pal. You are the man. And as he said, keep an eye on Corey Clement. Thanks for that tip, James. Question about lifetime membership to Sleeper U. Which level gets draft calls and the text advice, paid commercial, and hit the thumb up? James, the SleeperU.com membership, which you can all find right here.
Want bold year-round rankings, trade calculators, and bold predictions? Get on over to SleeperU.com.
If you go to SleeperU.com, Sleeper U, like a university, you can see it right behind my head on the sign, SleeperU.com, and you order the $199 package. You will never pay for bold predictions, rankings, projections, fantasy football articles, trade calculators, dynasty content, dynasty rankings, rookie analysis. You will have that membership will give you content for life. You get unlimited lifetime email advice with that package, James, and you also will get on the house a free draft call. If you order before December 31st, you will get a free draft call from me. You will also get text advice for the remainder of this year and the entire 2022 season. And because you have free unlimited email advice, James, anybody that has that lifetime membership, that $199 lifetime membership, you merely have to pay a $20 upgrade for text advice for the year if you want to convert your lifetime email advice to text advice each year. You don't have to do it. You can use the email feature. But if you want text advice, it's $20, a $20 upgrade every year for anybody that has a lifetime membership. So get on over to...
Want bold year-round rankings, trade calculators, and bold predictions? Get on over to SleeperU.com.
Appreciate you asking the question, James. Thank you very much. And next super chat. We got a couple of them rolling in here. Appreciate all of you dropping these. Lamar or Cousins? I'm going Lamar. Okay. Pitts or Conklin? With Thielen out, I don't mind Conklin in this one, Nathan, but I'm not going to lie. I hate the idea of sitting Pitts, but we just don't know when we're going to get the guy we think he could become. I think he still becomes that. I think people... I think people are going to write him off way too early in Dynasty. So trade for Pitts right now in Dynasty. He still has a whole bunch of upside. He still can be the guy we all thought he could be. I don't think he's far away from becoming that. I think it's just rookie tight ends take some time. Look at TJ Hawkinson. TJ Hawkinson had like 100 yards and a touchdown in week 1 of his rookie season. TJ Hawkinson showed us what was to come in week 1 of his rookie debut, but still struggled all year. Okay, so rookie tight ends traditionally struggle. And given this guy was a generational talent by everyone you asked, even your grandma knew about this. Your grandma, if you said, hey, Gramps, who's a generational tight end talent that has never come onto the scene? Your grandma would have said, well, sonny boy, the answer to that is Kyle Pitts. And your grandma was right. And you're still right. We're just a little early. And we're all just expecting him to push through this inevitable challenge and roadblock type season that rookie tight ends just endure, because it's a tough position to adapt to at the NFL level, dealing with bigger, stronger players and trying to get and grasp an offense. It's just hard. So definitely feel like people are going to freak out on Pitts. You can buy him low. Conklin over Pitts this week. I don't blame you for going Conklin. It's a weird Thursday game. I do pretty much Smitty approved this Thursday game for players more than I do any other Thursday game. That will not be something that is the same go forward. Where's Jeezy's question? I feel like I owe Jeezy an answer right now. Because Jeezy, I was just kidding with you earlier, bro. I hope you know that. You're my boy, Jeezy. Bro fist. Sometimes people take it, the take a lap stuff with they like it. They're a good sport about it. Other times, I think maybe people think I'm mad at them or something. And Jeezy, I'm not. It was a total joke. Chubb or Dalvin this week? Man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. And I would say you're in a good spot. Like, how is this a dilemma? Your team is loaded, bro. I would say Chubb is probably a let's see here. For this week, where do I have Chubb? I have Chubb about like a top 5 go forward, top 6. I haven't like number 5, bro. I don't think I would gamble on a Thursday night game with a harness with some ambiguity around Dalvin Cook's situation if my alternative is Nick Chubb. I feel like Nick Chubb is a good enough alternative. You can take a pass on this situation tonight. And I could live to regret that, bro. Dalvin Cook could have 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. Please understand that you have 2 elite running backs right here that are capable of 150 and 2 on any given day. So I don't want to. I'm trying to set myself up right now for not feeling bad later in the game when I think about Jeezy, when I'm trying to enjoy the game and Dalvin Cook has 150 and 3 scores. And I can't enjoy the game because of the advice I gave Jeezy after I told him to take a lap. You know, like I don't want to be in that situation, Jeezy. So I'm telling you right now, Chubb, Cook, you got to trust your gut. But what have we done before when we have dilemmas of this magnitude where we have a clear, amazing option on Sunday or Monday? Short week, Thursday games suck, ambiguity surrounding this situation, shoulder harness, a thought that he'll probably play. He'll probably play. I know Schefter said he's playing. Schefter doesn't make all the calls. Schefter hasn't been right all the time lately either. So Schefter says he'll play. He's still going to do warm-ups. And again, warm-ups with a harness, he ain't going to find a problem unless he runs into the goalpost and then suffers an injury, which could happen. Injury history, could get hurt on the field during the game. I'm just not sitting Chubb. I don't care if Chubb had a bad week last week. Chubb is a top 5 running back play this week, top 5 or 6 running back play rest of season. It's an easy call for me. It's a safe call. And it's not reckless at all. Give me Chubb. But do I start Dalvin over Gibson? That's the thing you didn't reveal until right now, Jeezy. When you're deciding between Chubb and Dalvin Cook when you have Gibson. I like Gibson too, but maybe you start Dalvin over Gibson. What does the chat think about Dalvin over Gibson? Let's drop a little bit for Jeezy there. Terry's not happy, guys. Terry's not happy. Terry does a lot for the show, and all Terry wants is the likes to match the viewers. That's all Terry ever asks for on the day after his birthday. Okay? This is the day after this man's birthday, and he's in here working and grinding. And all Terry asks of you, 205 people watching right now, you amazing 205 individuals out there, I might add. All Terry's asking for you on the day after this man's birthday. Look at this man. He just had a birthday. He turned 22. Look at him. Just probably turned 22, 23 years old. And this man, all he wants for his birthday is for you to match the viewers and the likes up. So punch the thumbs up for Terry. And it happens to help the show too. So thank you, Terry, and happy belated birthday. Good buddy, good pal. Appreciate you. James says, I'm not stopping there. James is like the backup master. And James says, we're not stopping it. Our goal right now is 150 likes right now. So punch it. James, keep us updated. Happy birthday to Terry. You're the man. Where was I? Kevin. This is a good question. Kevin says, Chase, Claypool, or Russell Gage? It's a good question because I absolutely love Jamar Chase, and I'm going to say Jamar Chase by a mile.
You've just been Smitty approved.
Jamar Chase has been Smitty approved. But Claypool, again, Thursday night. I like this Thursday night better than most, but no. Gage, he's decent, but Jamar Chase? Kevin, this is almost... Kevin, would you mind if I sent you on a little bit of a lap for this question? I mean, anything could happen. Kevin, I don't want to offend you. Apparently, I'm a little bit, I don't know, rattled today, according to most. Like, why is this man yelling at everybody? Like, this is the way I roll. I'm not mad at any one individual. But, Kevin, if you don't want to take a lap, I won't send you on a lap. But, I don't know. You can't bench Jamar Chase for Claypool and Russell Gage. Can you? Oh, does he mean Chase Claypool? That's me. I'll take a lap.
Take a lap.
I thought he was saying Chase Claypool and Russell Gage. It's Chase Claypool or Russell Gage. Now I got you. Lap taken all on this side of the table. Kevin, Kevin's probably going to want to take a lap anyway. He's like, give it to me. Give it to me. I need some exercise. Look at this man. This man looks like a fit 25-year-old kid that probably takes laps for a living. This guy. Probably a runner. Looks like he's at some university on his break. Probably runs cross country for this college. What is this? Indiana University. Dude probably runs in the morning, runs at night. He doesn't care. Give him laps. He's not offended. But I'd have to say probably Claypool. Claypool Gate. I don't know. Builder says he's not going to lie. He read it the same way. Yeah, that Chase Claypool could be tricky. It's a tricky thing. It's especially you lowercase the Chase and you uppercase the Claypool. Felt like two different people. It's a very tricky situation when you list the name Chase Claypool. It's a dangerous question. It's a dangerous question that can go 100 different directions because of this tricky man's name. So my bad on that one. I take the lap, and I'm not alone on it, I guess, but still, it's my fault. It's on my watch. Claypool or Gage. If I look at my week 14 rankings, Claypool is probably like 20 to 25. Gage is probably like 40. Could Gage outscore him? Sure, but I got Claypool higher. I hate Thursday games, though. I'm just going to say that. Pick 2, Monty, Gibson, Javonte, Dillon, or Madison. God, it was Madison, locked and loaded. Now I don't know what to do here. Now I don't know. Jamar Chase is on my mind, Patrick. Now I don't know. I feel like Monty and Gibson are your safest bets. Javonte are a little bit of a risk. Unless Melvin Gordon's ruled out at the end of the day, then it's Javonte number 1 on your list. Would I probably still want to go Javonte over one of Monty or Gibson? Probably. I think I would force myself to do it in biased fashion. And I don't know if that's smart of me. I'm trying to my Gibson. I probably go Gibson and Javonte. I know that's tough. Monty I love, but Monty does play for an offense that can just vanish like that. Like the ability to run the ball could be eliminated from the game early on if the Packers get up to an early lead. Give me Javonte and Gibson. Final answer. You got to move Madison in there for one of them if something happens. Final hour, 11th hour on the Cook Madison situation, which appears to be in favor of starting Dalvin Cook over Madison. I got Madison at running back 2, but if Cook is in, which he is, do I pivot and put him in at the flex? Switch first flex Hubbard to my running back 2 or something else? Rock out. Who would you be if you switch Hubbard to your running back 2, though? Who you bumping out? So let me know who you're bumping out. But I don't mind playing Madison as a flex. I also don't mind Madison over Chuba. Like that's a tough call right there in itself. In the chat, can you vote for Rock out, Chuba, or Madison? Who would you rather have? Super chat. At work all night, but came with the question you requested. I bring Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon, Javonte Williams. Here we go. Are you still here, Game and Bros? Aaron Jones, Dillon, Javonte Williams, Gibson, Connor, Madison, Patterson. God, that's a tough question, bro. I think you got to start Patterson. If I had to rank these, I don't know how many you're starting, but let me rank them. I would say probably Patterson 1, Aaron Jones 2, Gibson 3, Javonte 4. Javonte moves to number 1 if Gordon's out. I know that's a complicated way to break it down, but that's your safest ranking. But Javonte literally goes from like 3 or 4 to 1 if Melvin Gordon is out. Or there's some kind of indication that Javonte is going to get fed like a beast. Spiffy in the house. Mark Cleveland, thank you for the super chats, guys. iSong, thank you for the super chat, iSong. Games, thank you for that super chat. Richard, appreciate you. I think I got Richard's question on screen here. Well, it's there now. Cameron, thank you. Joseph, do I have Joseph's question on screen? I don't. So Joseph, you're on screen there. And I think I'm caught up. If I missed anybody's super chat, will you please let me know? Slayer, I don't know if I got to yours yet, so I'm going to put yours right here. And rock out Jefferson's floor and ceiling tonight. I'd say his floor is like 75 yards and no touchdown. Or 70 yards and no touchdown. And his ceiling is like 150 and 2. His ceiling's always going to be in the 100 to 200 mark. Kevin, thank you again for the super chat. Did Kevin ever respond? What does Kevin do? Is he a cross-country runner? Did Kevin ever respond? Kevin, where's Kevin's Kevin's response? Kevin. Here he is. You're mixing the question up. Yeah, I was, Kevin. It's my bad. Okay, Slayer. Damn, Chase Claypool. Rock out with another one. Thank you, Rock out. I got to turn this fan on. It's hot. It's brutally hot in here. Hopefully that fan's not too loud. Can you guys hear that fan? Running back 2, Hilliard, Foreman, or Sony? Do I KJ Osborne tonight or Gallup? Or Knox at the flex? I probably KJ Osborne. I probably go KJ Osborne, bro. Running back 2, I like Hilliard and Foreman. We just don't know which one is going to get the run. I'd probably go Sony Michel over Hilliard and Foreman. Elijah Moore is tempting over Sony Michel. He could be safe. I'm IT now. Thanks for answering my question. You bet, Kevin. Appreciate you. Sorry, I screwed it up. Elijah Moore is probably safest. Sony Michel is interesting, and if word is that he's going to get a majority of the run, which we don't really know yet, Hendy could be in the doghouse. Hendy could be back getting half the volume. If Hendy's not getting at least half the volume, then I actually like Sony Michel over Elijah Moore, but Elijah Moore is probably a tad bit safer at this point. As for the Chuba Hubbard question versus, who was it? Chuba versus, was it Madison? I don't know. That one's tough. That one's tough. Oh, that was at Rockout's question, not Slayer's. Okay, so this standalone question, I'm going to go Osborne, and I'm going to go Moore unless Sony Michel looks like he's getting volume. Thank you, Slayer. I was mixing yours up with Rockouts. Pick 3, Zeke, Saquon, Chuba, Javonte. I'm probably going to go Javonte, Zeke, and probably Saquon over Chuba, but that one's really close. You could go either way. But I definitely wouldn't put Saquon in the 1 or 2 spot. He's squeaking into the 3rd spot, and barely. Only because Chuba needs to prove he's going to get all the volume. Starting Najee, how do I feel about that, Blackbeard? I think I can Smitty approve you starting Najee Harris, my number 2 overall player, Blackbeard. My number 2 overall player, completely Smitty approved. Mark Williams, I don't see a question. Mark, please let me know what your question is and let me know you super chatted in your question so I can find you again. Otherwise, I'm just going to see a question go by. Rock out. My options at 2 flexes are Judy, Smith, Wilson Jr., who's interesting, but will Hasty get the run? You know, Mitchell's not likely to play. We haven't got to that news yet. Mitchell's not likely to play at this point. That could change. But is it Hasty? Is it Wilson? I don't know. Guyton, Kirk, Breda, Madison. I play Madison over all of those options. Rock out, and I appreciate your super chat. I roll with Madison. I roll with the upside. I roll with the ability he has to be even like 40% ball carrier tonight. Who do I start at flex, Madison or Connor? I would go Connor at this point. Not that I won't live to regret that if Cook goes out and hurts his shoulder in the 2nd quarter, you know, but we can't really predict that. And I think you got to count on Connor before you're going to count on that situation. Pick 1, Cook, Clyde, DJ Moore, Cook. Very, very, very easy call when compared to DJ Moore and Clyde. iSong with a super chat, much appreciated. Hilliard, Freeman, or Westbrook? Give me Hilliard and man, that's a tough one. I really like Hilliard. I think I got Hilliard pretty high, but I don't know if I have him. Hilliard, I have like in the top like 25 to 30. Freeman's probably, let's see, probably like a couple spots above him though. Like he gets good PPR work, so probably go Freeman, but I like both those options. Those are 2 really good options. Trust your gut on that one because I'm very, very almost indifferent between those. Spiffy, Jeff Wilson or Cook? Come on, Spiffy. You gotta play Cook, bro. Jeff Wilson's a solid, like, sneaky good play, but, like, Cook is, if he's starting back to, like, at least your running back 2, potentially your running back 1. You've got to go Cook, bro. You got to go Cook. By the way, Spiffy did pull off his trade eventually. On Instagram, the one I put up ended up not going through, and so he ended up doing another one. It was, he traded away Jamar Chase for Mahomes, DeAndre Swift, and Damian Harris, I believe. So in the chat, would you give Spiffy your opinion on that trade? Did he win it or lose it? He gave up Jamar Chase. He got Mahomes, DeAndre Swift, and Damian Harris. Please give Slayer, thank you. iSong, thank you. Slayer, thank you again. I got your super chats queued. Eduardo, thank you, good buddy. And all my comments like froze. These might be old. Where did my comments go? I might have to go to to mobile to view all the comments because they just froze on me. I think I don't know if this is old. Osborne over Judy. I'm going to go Osborne, Aaron Jones. This is old. So these are old comments. Dang it. Everything froze. Everything froze. Bear with me. I'm going to have to use YouTube mobile app to read comments, I think, going forward. Mark, Cleveland, Packers running backs, 49ers running backs. Give me the Packers running backs, bro. Give me the Packers running backs. Give me Aaron Jones. I like Aaron Jones. I'm not afraid to use Aaron Jones. Joseph, obviously we're news dependent on that if something happens in the news. PPR, Hawkinson or Pat Freiermuth? I'm going Hawkinson. That's when I say Thursday night game, no thank you. Oh, comments are back. I don't know what was going on there. Rock out, thank you for the super chat. Slayer, thank you for the super chat. Tristan, thank you for the super chat. But Tristan, I don't see your question. Actually, I do. I found it. There we go. Thank you for your super chat, and I found your question. I put it on screen. Don't you worry. It's tucked away nice and tight. I think I got to this one. Or maybe I didn't. Start 3. Zeke, Pollard, Cook, Madison, Leonard Fournette, Sony Michel. No, I didn't get to this one. Give me Cook. Give me Fournette. And give me Zeke Elliott. It's a good question, though. Tristan. Jamar Chase, Madison, Hubbard, Michelle are my flex options. Which one, please? You got to go with Jamar Chase. Very, very easy call. Madison would have been probably the easy call if he was starting, but now that he's not, it's going to be Jamar Chase. Slayer, Smitty, you never said who I should start. Put at running back 2, Foreman or Hilliard. I'm sorry. I would go Hilliard over Foreman. But I would maybe go Sony Michel over Hilliard, but that's going to be news dependent. If it looks like Sony Michel is going to get more volume than Hendy, like he's looking like the starter, then I'm going to go Sony Michel because they like it. They like what he's bringing to the table right now in that Rams offense. So I would definitely look at Michel if he looks volume dependent, if he's going to get a bunch of volume. Would it take one hit for Cook to get hurt? It could. The shoulder harness is interesting because you've seen like Kittle play through it. Kittle had 100% torn labrum, and to my knowledge, and I do have a lot of medical. I wouldn't say medical background, but I've been reporting on fantasy football injuries for 20 years, so I have a little bit of experience, medical injury experience, injury pattern recognition, if you will. And the bottom line is, when you tear your labrum 100%, which has been reported, now the report could be wrong on Kittle, but Kittle tore his labrum 100%, it doesn't heal. It doesn't, there's little blood supply. And that labrum, again, here's your ball of your shoulder, goes into your socket right here, and that dislocates, and that's when people have the pain. When it dislocates, it tears the labrum. The labrum is a seal. You can think of it like a thick seal that makes this tight fit joint. Not only tight, it makes it so that the ball can't come out. When it comes out, it's ripping that layer, that little rim. It's like a rim of like a seal to keep that in. It has to rip that labrum to get out because the seal is thick. Now, I believe 100% tear is what people say about Kittle. He wears a harness. That harness keeps this ball and socket tight. without surgery, you can't heal that labrum. There's little blood supply and very, very bad healing. Almost no healing goes on its own unless it's like just a small tear with the labrum. So for Cook, Kittle's getting hit a lot. He's playing aggressive. He's staying healthy. Is it possible that Dalvin Cook could take hits, go out there, and be fine? Yeah, but it's definitely different to take handoffs and carries up the gut, bro. You know, there's a reason why wide receivers or pass catching running backs stay healthier in general, or thought to be, Alvin Kamara, he's going to take less hits than a Derrick Henry, so his mileage will add up differently than Derrick Henry's mileage. There's a reason why tight ends and wide receivers can endure a little more than running backs, because and live longer in a fantasy sense and an NFL sense. You know, they have more years in the NFL at an elite level, because running backs are getting hit by 300-pound linemen. They're being driven into the ground every single time they touch the ball, unless they run out of bounds or something, is literally getting hit, getting piled on, getting shoved into the ground, getting smashed like a bug. And so his shoulder is going to take way more hits than Kittle. If you line Kittle up under center with this shoulder harness, with his torn labrum, which again, we don't know if it's still 100% tear. If it was 100% tear, to my knowledge, it would not have healed at all. You need surgery, and he's been avoiding surgery and playing with the harness so he doesn't miss any time, even during the offseason. If you put Kittle in at running back, I mean, he'd be injury prone and hurt in a game anyway, because he's very injury prone. But if you put him in at running back, just speaking to his shoulder, he would probably injure that shoulder pretty quickly, even with the harness. My guess is Dalvin Cook has a tough task ahead of him to stay healthy in a shoulder harness that is required so that he can go out there and play, because he probably needs surgery. You could have the shoulder harness to stabilize the shoulder and that it needs to heal, but my guess is that if he just needed the shoulder harness, if he needs the shoulder harness because it's not healed yet, he's going to damage the shoulder and need the surgery. There's no way, in my opinion, in my non-expert but pretty vetted and deep with experience in fantasy football injury-based opinion, that if you need the shoulder harness to begin with, you have so much damage, there's no way you're going into full-time running back work and not creating a bigger, more significant problem with a whole bunch more risk. You're not setting yourself up to heal. The shoulder harness isn't going to help Dalvin Cook heal. It's a patchwork process. It's a makeshift answer to get him back onto the field prematurely. He shouldn't be on the field, and he could run the risk of getting hurt again. Abso-freaking-lutely. Are you starting Osborne and Conklin? Are you okay starting Osborne and Conklin? No, because it's Thursday night, bro. But do I like each one individually? Kind of. You know, it depends on your options. If I knew a little bit more what the options were, I could definitely give you some help on that. David says, yeah, he could re-injure the shoulder. Agreed. 20 more likes. Come on. Do it, says James. Hit the thumbs up. 232 of you in here. Ricardo says, I sent you the picture of the napkin I got in return for Dalvin Cook. I traded for him after your video. Thanks for the napkin, though. Why would you trade Dalvin Cook for a napkin, bro? I don't remember creating that video for you. But, oh, man. The things some people say. Blake, Pitts, or Fant. Give me Pitts this week. Give me Pitts this week. Less Thursday players, the better. That is definitely a good rule of thumb. I'm just saying this is the week we potentially like Thursday a little more than normal is all I'm really saying. But Silver's correct. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Pick 3, Zeke, Osborne, Higgins, Hunt, Ayuk, Hilliard. Give me Higgins as long as he plays. Give me Zeke and give me Hunt over Osborne. Or give me Ayuk. Give me Ayuk, Zeke, and Higgins. I think. That's a tough one, though. I kind of like Hunt. I may like. Do you guys like Hunt or Ayuk more? Please help Pizza Town in the comments. Ayuk or Hunt? Please give him your vote. Rock out. Only take one hit to get hurt. That's right, Rock out. Good buddy. Check out my super chat above, Smitty. Thomas, I will. I'm hunting for it, bro. I'm sorry. Again, this is dependent on Sony Michelle Slayer. Tristan, thank you again for the super chat. Thomas says start 3. I think I got to this one, bro. I think I got to this one. Fournette, Cook, and Zeke. You know, if I knew Michelle was starting and there was no Henderson involved, I would probably play Michelle over Zeke Elliott. Just so you know. We got one vote for Hunt. Another vote for Hunt. Need 2, Smitty. Renfro, Mooney, Madison, Freeman. Probably Renfro and I guess Madison, bro, but I don't feel very comfortable about that. I'm not like super confident in that. You have very, very close calls there. It's hard for me not to like Madison a little bit still. I'm late to the stream. Should I start Foreman or Madison in the flex? I probably would go. God, that's tough, man. Because we don't know if it's Hilliard or Foreman. And I could live to regret this, man. If Foreman goes nuts for you and he's on your bench because you played Madison, I'm going to feel awful. It's Thursday. Thursdays suck, and Madison's in a bind. So logic tells us to avoid the Thursday night game in that scenario. But I like Madison more than I like Foreman. So I kind of feel like going Madison. And the odds of Cook coming in and just getting all the work, I don't know. I don't know that I buy it. I don't know that I'm fully on board with him getting all the work, but I think he's a must start if you own Cook because you can't sit him. You can't. Give me a lap. I hate Thursday plays. However, I have Najee, Deontay, and Jefferson with streaming Big Ben. Check down Ben. Must win 9-4. Pray for you. You don't have to take a lap. Those are all good players. You can't avoid the Thursday night game once in a while, bro. 226 people in the room. Punch the thumbs up if you're new to the show. Hit that subscribe button as well. You found your new home. We're opening up the phone lines in just a minute, so get ready. Guys, I'm disabled and hurt with a wound that is healing. Then I'm staying in for the C word. That's why the show is so important for me. You oh no, Terry. You caught the C? Are you serious? Or are you saying maybe? Do you know? Have you confirmed? The day after your birthday, unacceptable. We're gonna have to send you a bunch of positive thoughts and get rid of that right away, out the gate. Got Jeff Wilson Jr., but I can drop Guyton for Hasty. I would probably do that. I would probably drop Guyton for Hasty. Smitty, should I flex Hopkins or Renfro? I would probably play Hopkins, but you're not crazy. Renfro probably is safer. Alexander says he has a question. I told him to bring into the live, so let me put that right there. Rich, Cook, Mixon, Connor, and I've got more waiting for the flex. I don't need Cook tonight, right? Playing against somebody who has Madison as a must play. So Madison's a must play for them. Cook, Mixon, Connor, and I've got more waiting for the flex. I don't need Cook tonight, right? No, I would play Cook tonight. I mean, Cook over what? Connor? Is that what your question is, Rich? If it's over Connor, I'd probably play Cook over Connor, bro. I don't worry so much about the other opponent's players. I play the players that will score the most points for me. Don't worry about anybody else. You're staying in, you're okay. Yeah, but did you really come down with the C word, bro? We call it that because everything gets plastered all over the place if we say the actual pandemic name. Rich, Connor, Moore, waiting. James, Terry. Okay. I think I'm caught up on the super chat. Slayer says, Terry, praying for you, buddy. We all are, Terry. No, I'm good. Okay, I thought you said, okay. Well, good, bro. Playing against Lockett, do I start Russ or Kirk? Christian Kirk? Kirk Cousins? I'd probably go Russ, bro. I'd probably go Russ. And not because you're playing against Lockett. I just feel like I like Kirk. I mean, I don't know. Chat, what do you think? Let's go to the buddies. Kirk or Russell Wilson? Give Nabil your vote. Russell Wilson or Kirk Cousins? Edmonds or Foreman? Is Edmonds even playing? He was supposed to potentially return this week, but there hasn't been a lot of news on Chase Edmonds. So the last I've heard, right here, Cardinals designated running back Chase Edmonds to return from an injured reserve. The move officially opens Edmonds' 21-day practice window to be activated. There's nothing guaranteeing him to play, so the answer is Foreman. You know, if they said, he's starting or something, then that news won't come out. But if they did, then we'd have a dilemma. Moreau, Conklin, Cook, or Hooper. So I assume it's Jared Cook. I'm going to go Jared Cook and Conklin. Jared Cook and Conklin. Clyde Monty with the news of injuries to Monty. Probably go... I'd go Monty if he looks like he's gonna be a go, bro. Like if everything looks good, he's questionable or whatever, but expected to play. I'd probably go Monty, but I mean Clyde's not bad. Clyde's not bad this week. I guess go Clyde. Shoot. I hate these this early. Like we need to wait until later, like the Saturday night show. I think I can better answer this, Ryan. For now, I guess put Clyde in there until we know what's up with Monty, and let's reassess this. I don't like locking in these kind of things without being closer to the kickoff of that game. Edmonds, I think I got that super chat. Terry, praying for you, buddy. Nabil, thank you. And Rich, I don't know if Rich, you answered my question. I think I had a follow-up. Cook over... Okay, here's your follow-up. Cook over Elijah Moore, basically. Dalvin Cook over Elijah Moore? Absolutely. Like, easy. That's not... You can't sit Dalvin Cook over Elijah Moore. I like Elijah Moore, but you can't do that. Silver, I'm tempted to sit Herbie for Cousins, says Joel. Thoughts on Herbert? I love Herbert. I love Herbert every week. Game says he sent me a detailed message on Instagram. I'll check just for you, pal. Hopefully your Instagram name is easy to find. And it's the same. If not, I'm not going to know who you are. I love how people think I know who they are when they have different handles. I don't know. What am I looking for, Games? I don't know who Games is. I don't see it, bro. I don't know what I'm looking for. All right, we're going to open up the phone lines. Okay, we're going to open up the phone lines here in a second. Crazy to sit Mahomes. Yeah, pretty crazy to sit Mahomes, bro. Games, let me know what I'm looking for, bro. Zinski, Van, Cooks, Claypool need to give me Van Jefferson and Brandon Cooks. Alexander, Smitty, you told me to bring this into the live tonight. Dilly, A.J. Dillon versus Chicago, Hunt versus Baltimore, or Hubbard against the Falcons. Who do I start at flex? That's a close call, bro. Let me go to the rankings and I guess see where I've got these guys on my rankings for a week. I got Hubbard at 25 to 30. I've got Hunt at 24 to 30. So he's one spot higher. And I have Dillon probably like one spot higher than that right now. So I suppose Dylan, I'd rank them in order of Dylan, Hunt, and then Chuba. Problem. Appreciate the super chat. Yo, Smitty, Madison or Elijah Moore. I probably go. God, I probably go Madison myself, but it's a huge risk, bro. It's Thursday. The volume's in question. Cook could get all the work, bro. So it's very, very high risk, but I probably go with Madison. I could live to regret that. Elijah Moore is very safe. If you want safe, go Moore. I'm telling you right now, go Elijah Moore if you want safe. If you want to roll the dice and go high risk, high reward, Madison's probably that play. Matt Slater, I need a napkin. Lost my whole team. Still making the playoffs. Third in standings currently. Henry, Ridley, Ruggs, Woods, CMC, man. Should I go with Madison anyway? Or Hasty and Penny? I'd probably go Madison, but Hasty's a decent play. But you know Shanahan, we don't know what we're dealing with. I don't know that I trust Shanahan. I'd probably go Madison. At least he gives you that super high upside. I don't know if Hasty's going to be fully fed, bro. You know, start Osborne tonight, Westbrook, A.J. Dillon. I go A.J. Dillon, then Osborne in that order, if that helps you. Silver Rapture, appreciate you. I didn't run all them leagues again. League Safe screwed me, says. I don't know. What's going on there? Smitty Cook or Mike Evans. Go Dalvin Cook, bro. Go Dalvin Cook. All right, let's go to the phone lines. Let's go to the phone lines. I gotta open it. Where's my phone? All right, I'm turning the phone lines on. We are on. Dial into the show, broskies. It's go time. 602-699-4404. Come a knocking at Smitty's door. 602-699-4404. Call me back. You know you want some more. Let's roll. 9 more likes and we're at what we have? 150 likes or 200? All right, let's roll. Call into the phone line. It takes a minute to I activated it. So 4 TDs. Sorry. Give us 9 more. I'm late to the show. Are we starting Cook? You're real late to the show, bro. Cook is a start. He's wearing a harness. He's going to play and start most likely. So he's going to obviously take it into warm-ups and most likely is going to be hitting the field. But it's risky. It's risky. It depends on your options, bro. I mean, can I tell you to start him in every scenario known to man? No. Depends on your option and what you're dealing with. All right, here we go. Oh, I had the phone line on Do Not Disturb. I'm sorry. I was wondering why no one was calling. Phone line is now activated. My bad. 602-699-4404. Call your boy Smitty. Knock at his door. You are live on the Fantasy Football Show, kind sir. What's your name? State your business.
Avi, what's going on?
It's Ozzy or Avi? Avi, what's... Hold on, I gotta put you on speaker. 1 second.
Alright, my question is, if Madison, so if Cook plays, I'm not playing Madison probably.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second, bro. Hold on. I gotta get you on speaker here. Or either that or you're not. Okay, try again. Go ahead. I disconnected. Call back, Avi. You're live on the Fantasy Football Show. What is going on? Okay, hold on 1 second. You guys blow up the phone so much, like I can't even access my screen. It's got like 4 callers coming in. Hold on a second. Hold on. I just got to hit the speaker phone. There we go. Okay, go ahead. Who am I talking to, by the way?
Steve.
Steve, what's up? What do you got?
So I got Ian Allen with the whole COVID situation. I picked up Guyton, like you said, just in case. I have Judy, Claypool, and then I got Osborne as well. I'm trying to decide, it's a PPR league, if I go Osborne over Judy, but I'm stuck, you know?
Yeah, I'd probably go Osborne because I feel like this will be the one Thursday game where there is production. But I like Judy a lot, but the quarterback situation there, I don't know. Avi, keep calling back. Sorry, pal. I'm probably going to say, yeah, go Osborne, but trust your gut. It's like 50-50.
Gotcha. All right, thanks, man.
Yeah.
This is winning. I'm in for the playoffs, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, call back if you got another question. Okay, next phone. Next caller. Next caller. You're live on the Fantasy Football Show, good buddy. What can I do for you?
It's Avi.
Avi, sorry about that. Go ahead.
All right, now. So Madison's pick plays. I'm probably booking Madison. And I have 2 flex spots. Comes down to Saquon Barkley, Javonte Williams, and Mike Evans. Who would you play out of those 2?
Javonte Williams, Mike Evans, and who?
And Barkley.
And Barkley. Probably I go Javonte if like Melvin Gordon's out, and I still strongly consider him even if Melvin Gordon's in. But like if the news is very bad and like disappointing on that, I would probably switch and go Evans, but it's a close call, bro.
So play Barkley, yeah.
Play Barkley? No.
You would play Mike Evans and Javonte over Barkley.
Oh, you're sitting one. Yeah. I don't trust.
I'm assuming Madison plays. I mean, if Evans doesn't play, I'm going to play Madison.
Yeah. All right, hit me back if you got another one. We're gonna keep it moving. Appreciate you. You're live on the Fantasy Football Show. What's your name and state your business?
Jack, this is Jack. How are you?
Jack, I'm good, pal. Appreciate you calling. What do you got?
Oh, I got Cook and Matson. I need to win to get into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Play one, bench both, and roll with J-Rod and Williams. Need some love.
So your first question was Cook or Madison, and that's the main question, right?
That's correct, right?
I'm gonna go Cook, as we've talked about on the show pretty much the whole time. You just can't, and I don't know if you saw the whole thing, but you just can't sit Dalvin Cook if he's they're putting him in a harness for a reason. They want to run him out there. Now, whether he stays healthy the whole game or not, you can't bank on him getting hurt like in the middle of the game, which could definitely be the case, but you can't like start Madison and hope for that. Like Cook could stay healthy with the harness for 2 or 3 games or, the rest of the season, or he could get hurt right away. Tough to say, but Cook getting the start, Cook having the harness, Cook potentially getting all, majority of the work means you got to go Cook, but it's a risky proposition. You got Thursday being a factor. We hate Thursday games, right? But I go Cook. I don't really hesitate on it. Even if you end up being wrong, like it was the good call at the time, it was the right call at the time, Cook is the starter in name, But make sure you stay glued to the warm-ups and everything, man, because, what if he goes out there and something happens?
Yep, I got you.
Yeah.
All right, appreciate the love, man.
All right, appreciate you.
Bye.
All right, next caller. You're live on the Fantasy Football Show, pal. What's your name? What can I help you with?
Hello, my name is Steven. I'm currently 9-3, and I'm locked into the first seed. I just wanted to call because I made a trade a couple days ago, and I don't know if I should be regretting it now, I traded Ezekiel Elliott and Dalvin Cook because he set the bail on him, and I got Jonathan Taylor and CeeDee Lamb in return. But with the news of Zeke and Cook probably playing this week, am I regretting this, or is it still a good trade?
So you got Jonathan Taylor, CeeDee Lamb for Dalvin Cook and Zeke?
Yes.
I mean, I mean, first of all, Cook was supposed to be out longer, so you can't like live to regret anything when like this. He's being rushed back, man. He's being rushed back. Putting him in a harness to get him on the field is reckless, in my opinion. Very, very reckless. But you got Jonathan Taylor. Okay, so let's take a look at this for a second. Even as it stands right now, JT crushes Dalvin Cook, bro. Crushes him.
Yeah.
Okay, now you've got Lamb versus Zeke. I would trade Zeke Elliott for Lamb in a heartbeat. So you won both sides of the trade, even with the upgraded news on Cook. So should you be upset? No, not at all.
Okay, that's all, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Needed some confidence.
Yeah, go take a victory lap. All right, appreciate you.
100%. Thank
Yeah,
you.
bye. Call back if you have another question. Okay. There we go. All right, Ronald, and let's just relax, all right? Everybody start over in the chat. There's some argument going on. Let's just drop it and move on. Let's all be happy. All right, I'm trying to accept this damn call here. What's up, pal? You're live on the Fantasy Football Show. What can I do you for?
Hey, man. Name's Junior. I got a real dilemma today for you. All right. So I got Dalvin Cook, and we got the injury news, and they said they're going to give him his regular production. So I have T. Higgins in my flex. I'm not going to use that flex. So I have my 4 running backs that I have on option is Darrell Henderson, Aaron Jones, Kareem Hunt, and Dalvin Cook. Right now, I'm sitting at 7-6. In an 8-man league in 3rd place, and I have another guy in 4th place at 7-6, and another guy that's on the tail on 6 and 7. Do you think I should risk the upside of Dalvin Cook tonight, or do you think I should play the combo of Darrell Henderson and Aaron Jones on Sunday?
I don't play Darrell Henderson, so that's not it. Like that, can you play? Can't you play Dalvin Cook and I'm sorry, who was the other one?
Aaron Jones. And
yeah.
Hunt.
Can you play Aaron Jones and I don't know? Yeah, I don't think I play Henderson, man. There's too much risk there. You know, there's not only risk that he's not healthy, but there's a risk that he won't even get half the work, or he'll get half the work at best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I definitely sit him.
Okay, so you're thinking Dalvin Cook and Aaron Jones for this week?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you could sit those guys for a banged up Hendy who's also looking at potentially a timeshare, if not even worse than that.
Alrighty, thanks, man.
Okay, appreciate you, man.
See ya.
What's up, buddy? You're live on the Fantasy Football Show. What's your name?
Rock out.
Rock out! Rock out! Hit me with the bar, bro.
What kind of bar you want?
Give me a Alexander Madison bar.
Madison's a beast, but Cook is trying to take it over. But Madison is better and healthy right now, so Madison got to go. But Cook is too hurt, and he might get injured.
Thanks. What do you got for me, pal?
Would you have Hubbard over Madison at my RB2, and then put Madison at my butt?
Madison at your flex, and who you putting on the bench?
I basically swapped. I would swap Madison to flex and Hubbard to my RB2, and then I would take out. I would take out Judy.
Yeah, I'd do that. I'd take out Judy. I'd rather play Hubbard at the flex than Judy at the flex this week. But that could change. I like Judy a lot, but I think Hubbard's probably going to get more run. But we don't know. He could be like demoted during the game. It's really, really tough. But Madison.
The way I got it set up right now, I got Javonte as my RB1, Hubbard as my RB2, Madison at my flex, and then Judy at my other flex.
Yeah, I could get behind that.
All right.
Yeah, I could get behind that.
All right, thanks.
All right, pal. Call back if you got another one.
Yep.
What's up, man? You're live on the Fantasy Football Show. Who am I talking to?
Jack Miserat.
Jack. What's up, Jackie boy?
I have Cook and Madison.
Yep.
Should I bench both of them and roll with J-Rod and Williams?
J-Rod?
Yeah.
You mean, who are you talking about, J-Rod?
Oh, fuck. Guy plays running back from Jacksonville.
Oh, James Robbins. J-Rob. J-Rob, okay. I think you said J-Rod. I'm like, who's J-Rod? Like, who's this running back you speak of? This breakout sleeper, J-Rod. No, I don't play J-Rob. Not right now. He's looking pretty questionable, like in terms of volume or health or what's going on. So I probably wouldn't roll with that. Games, I don't know what your username is, bro. So you gotta tell me what it is. All right, well, you got another question for me?
No, it's the People's Fantasy Show.
It is the People's Show. Appreciate you, man. Call back if you got another one. Bye. What's going on, pal?
Hello?
What's going on, buddy boy? What's your name and what can I do for you?
Oh, hey, this is Gary Wallace.
Gary.
I got a quick question. Cousins or Lamar? And it's a 3-point touchdown, passing touchdown, 6-point rushing, and 300-yard or bonus 6.
Lamar.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, you can't sit Lamar. I know he's been struggling, but he could explode at any moment. I'm worried about him. Like I put him in the panic chamber this week on the panic chamber episode, but I'm not worried enough to where I'm gonna sit him for Cousins. I like Cousins. Cousins could have a good day, but no, you got. Yeah, I think you got to start your studs. Appreciate you, man. Call back if you got another question.
Will do.
Terry Roberts calling into the show. Terry.
No, this isn't Terry.
Oh.
This is Overkill.
Well, overkill. I didn't mean to sound disappointed. Terry's trying to dial in, and I got like 4 call-ins at the same time, and you must have rotated right in when I hit the button. Terry, keep trying. All right, what's up, pal?
What's up, man?
Appreciate you.
I don't know. Would you start Foreman this week, or what do you think about Michelle's status?
If I had to pick right now, I'd probably start Michelle over Foreman. I know they're excited about Michelle, but we need to know. We need to know more information. So, Silver called you a buzzkill. Poor Overkill. All he does is call into the show. We think he's Terry Roberts for a second and just buzz. Just kidding, bro. You're fine. No, we're joking. What else you got for me?
How do you feel about Julio?
I don't have much feeling on Julio right now, bro. He's far away from me wanting to start him.
Would you I don't think I should try to pick up or play Kendrick Osborne or like Sutton over Van Jefferson. What do you think?
Sutton over Van Jefferson?
Yeah, or like Kendrick Osborne. I'm looking at the waiver wire right now.
I like Osborne, but I like Van Jefferson more than both of them.
Yeah.
All
All right, man. That's
Yeah, hey, call back if you got another question. It's no problem.
All right.
Later.
Thanks, man. See ya.
You're live on the Fantasy Football Show. Is this Terry?
Yeah, this is me.
What's up, Terry Roberts? What's up, buddy boy?
I'm doing all right.
You are you feeling under the weather?
No. Everything's good.
Okay, we misunderstood.
No, I was saying, for my birthday I didn't do much because I'm still trying to heal. So.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, everything's good. Working toward the playoffs and everything. I'm killing it. In my money league, I got Jefferson, I got Tom Brady, I got Evans, I got Jamar Chase, and but I'm second out of 10. So, and then in my other money league, I'm also killing it. So.
Yeah. Well, awesome job, buddy.
Yeah. I'm really working
What do you?
hard.
Last thing, and then I'm gonna jump to the next caller. What do you think is gonna happen tonight with Cook and Madison?
Well, honestly, I hate to say it, but I hope Madison gets a run because I think Cook's being too risky with his injury.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with all that.
All right, Terry. Appreciate you, man. You're a big part of the show. Keep it going, man.
You got it, brother.
Later.
Hey, I still got my koozie sitting over here
Attaboy.
every day.
Every day. All right.
Representing.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Later.
What's up? You're live on the Fantasy Football Show. And they hung up. Overcome, was that you? Did I say Overkill? Was that Overcome that called? Okay, Overcome. I'm sorry, bro. Call back if you have another one. What's up? You're live on the Fantasy Football Show, but I'm going to ask you to hold for 1 second. So just hang tight real quick. Does Lifetime come with text device as well? Angel, appreciate the super chat. Sorry this sat on screen so long. Hopefully you're still here. But if you order the $199 package, you'll never pay for content again. And I throw in the text device for the remainder of this year and for next year. You get lifetime email advice on that $199 plan. And in 2023, 2024, 2025, you won't have to worry about it for a while. It's $20 upgrade each season if you want to upgrade your lifetime email device into text device. So hopefully that answers your question. What's up, buddy? You're live on the Fantasy Football Show. Who am I speaking to?
This is the dude.
Who?
The dude.
The dude. What's up, dude?
Doing good, man. I'm a half PPR league. I need two of these, one for RB2, one for my flex.
Okay.
I got Madison, Javante, Chuba, or Hasty.
And you need two of them.
I need one for a flex, one for RB2.
I mean, Hasty's interesting, and I could live to regret not wanting to start him, but we just don't 100% know.
I agree.
So I'd probably say Madison and Javante for me.
I had a good feeling.
Yeah, I mean, Madison's tough, bro. I mean, he could get you nothing, So
Yeah,
you,
that's the way it looks. I mean, it's Minnesota. That's their background. They give the guy usually a
Yeah.
so that's what I'm thinking.
okay,
I just didn't know about Hasty.
yeah. I mean, Hasty over. I mean, you could go Hasty over Madison. I wouldn't call that crazy, and that could become more of a and it's gonna suck because the Thursday night game will be behind us. But that could become more apparent Friday and Saturday. Saturday night, we could be talking about Hasty as a great start, and so I'm just warning you up front that could turn that way. So trust your gut on it.
You're definitely having Chuba as the fourth option.
Of that, yeah, I'd probably for right now I'd probably put Hasty above Chuba, but just for right now.
Sounds good, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah. All right, later.
Take care.
Call back if you got another one. All right, you're up on the Fantasy Football Show. What's your name? State your business. Tyler. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I just have a question for you. McNichols, Hilliard, or Osborne?
Probably.
I'm in the playoffs, so I have no idea, and I know that you don't like anybody on Thursdays.
Osborne might be a tad safer. Hilliard's got way more risk, but way more upside. So I'd probably say
McNichols, his first game back.
I mean, yeah, McNichols, he's not even, it's Hilliard and Foreman, before it's McNichols. So I'd probably go Osborne if you want safety. He's probably a decent play. You know what I mean? He's a safe play.
Good, thanks.
Yeah, but Hilliard is your upside high risk if you need it. Appreciate you.
Thanks.
Yep. This stupid phone. You're live on the Fantasy Football Show. What can I do you for?
Hey, Smitty, how are you?
Good. Who is this?
This is Vito.
Vito. What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy? Quick question for you. Starting Zeke and Connor right now, but I'm tossing up between starting him and Hendy, or I think I have Javante as well sitting on the bench.
Yeah, Zeke and Connor, Javante and Hendy.
Correct.
And you can start how many?
Start two.
So Zeke, Connor, Javante. That's the only Hendy you can't really think of right now. I'd probably go with Connor and Javante for right now. I hate to say that because I could change my mind, and you have time, So this is something I'd maybe bring on the Saturday night show because more is going to unfold with Pollard. If Pollard's out, I like Zeke a lot more this week. So, or if Pollard's going to be super limited, but if news breaks that Pollard's going to be actually just fine and he's just managing it or whatever, then we got a whole nother dilemma. So bring this to me on Saturday night, but for right now, Connor and Javante.
All right.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. All right, later.
Thanks, Smitty.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right. I hate this phone for a lot of reasons. It functions very well for what I need it to do, but it's got so many little... What's up, bud?
Hey, what's going on, Smitty?
How's it going? Who am I talking to?
Good. This is Sonny. I'm up there on the super chat.
Sonny. Oh, Sonny. God, Sonny, you're still sitting in the corner there. I'm so sorry. Let me read this, and then you tell me if you have any follow-ups. Sonny sent me a super chat a long time ago. Start 2 at wide receiver, 1 at flex. Keenan, Julio, Gage, Osborne, Judy, Michelle. I probably assuming Keenan plays, I like Keenan and probably Michelle. 2 at wide receiver. So I would go Keenan, probably Osborne, and then Michelle. If Keenan sits, then I probably go Osborne and Gage. I like Judy a little bit, but for some reason I'm not yet trusting him. And then I like Michelle as the third option. What other questions you got?
Well, I do have Conklin filling in for Goddard on the bye. Should I drop him and pick up like a Hooper or a Jared Cook? I asked that earlier. You said either Conklin or I think it was Cook. You said.
Yeah, I like Conklin more. I hate Thursday, but this feels a little different. It feels like a potential good Thursday game.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it should be.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem, man. Appreciate your super chat. Sorry it sat up there so long. My bad.
No worries.
A lot of moving parts to this show. You'd be surprised how many people get angry about stuff. It's like, man, you know how hard it is to be your own board hop, your own comment reader, your own everything. I have to press all the buttons, bro. So appreciate your patience with that. Later.
You're doing a great job.
Yeah, thank you. Call back if you got another question. Call back if you got another question. Bye. What's up, pal? You're on the Fantasy Football Show, or you were. You were. What's up, buddy? You're live on the Fantasy Football Show, or you were. We don't get a lot of hang-ups, and it might not be them. It might be. What's up? You're live on the Fantasy Football Show. What's your name?
Hey, what's up, man? It's Overcome again.
Overcome. I thought you said overkill the first time.
Yeah, man.
No, my bad. You're no buzzkill. What's up, pal?
Nah, man. Freaking, do I start Madison over Foreman if I have Dalvin Cook?
I will. Oh, I probably would.
All right, and then I got another one. Do I pick up the Chargers defense against the Giants with Fromm throwing the ball, or keep the Saints defense against the Jets?
Saints defense against the Jets versus what's the other option?
Picking up the Chargers defense against the Giants.
Oh,
They got Fromm throwing the ball over there. So
yeah, I'm probably going. Give me the Chargers. I mean, that's tough. They're both a top 4 play, but I give me the Chargers D in this one. But they're a top 4 play.
Right on, man. Hey, thanks for doing this, man.
Yeah, appreciate it. Keep it coming. Sorry about the delays. Later.
Yeah. Peace.
What is going on? You're live on the Fantasy Football Show, buddy boy. Who am I talking to?
What's up, man? How's it going?
Good.
How you doing? Mano.
Mano, what's up, pal?
Hey, I think I'm doing both Madison and Cook tonight. What do you think?
Who?
No great options. I got Rex and I got Ingram.
Rex or Ingram's? Yeah. I mean, you have to. So
Have to. What do you think?
I mean, I think you could get double blasted in a bad way, or you could have a sum total of good fantasy production and you're happy enough. You know,
Still the same. It's gonna be a fun night regardless. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it should be. Let me put it this way: the most excited I've been about a Thursday night game production wise in a while. Like,
For sure.
it's weird how even teams that should be scoring, like, Najee should have a lot of run, Cook should have a lot of run, Jefferson should be all over the field, Deontay should be all over the field, but could it be one of those games where it's like 10-13 at the half? Yeah, and I hope
not. I have Jefferson and Fairmouth, so I'm like,
yeah,
I'm 4 in on this one.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be a big scoring affair. We get one out of every like 5, 6, 7, 8 games that is pretty decent. So hopefully we get that. So, but yeah, I mean you're stuck in that situation, and hopefully it works out. I have Madison going in a few leagues, and I don't know. I don't really have any alternatives. Like I have Judy or something, and I'd rather probably take the chance on Madison than Judy. So,
Yeah, I'm not doing Denver. Madison all the way for sure on that one.
Yeah, so hopefully he gets at least like, what if let's say the Vikings get up early, and I'm not saying that will happen, but if they did, they could rest Cook, they could definitely rotate them every other drive, and Madison could rip off a 60-yard touchdown. Like, it could happen. We don't know. It's going to be
that's best case scenario. For me, it's like Dalvin Cook scores a touchdown early with a long drive, and then they sit him, and Madison does the rest of the work. So you're looking at, it could be a two-prong, but it's definitely a huge gamble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, appreciate you, buddy. Call back if you got another one. I will probably be taking calls for another 2 or 3 or 4 minutes, and that'll be it for today. But appreciate you, man.
All right, dude. Later.
All right. I might shut the line down right now, actually. We usually get one person that slips in right at the end, so I've turned the phone line off, and usually one more. Do we have a surprise caller? The phone lines are off, but do we get a surprise caller today? Usually when it's trapped in between and the call is traveling. All right, phone line shut down. I don't check the voicemail. Sometimes I check them for fun, but I don't get back to any. This is specifically a dial-in phone line. Appreciate everybody being here today. We have a few more minutes left. I didn't get to the rest of the news yet, and I don't know if there are any other super chats I need to go looking for. I'll answer those right now. Pitts or Knox problem. I'm sorry if I didn't answer this one yet. Flex Elijah Moore, Hubbard, or Madison. I probably flex Elijah Moore in this situation. I'm tempted to go Madison. I'm very, very tempted to go Madison. Hector, I see yours, Madison or Clyde. I'd probably go Madison, bro, but it's really, really tough. Pitts or Knox problem, I'm probably going to say Knox is safer right now. But I like both options. I think Pitts is going to start looking really, really good at some point soon. I'm really concerned about the joint will pop out. Lewis, so am I. Lewis, I hope you're still here. I'm concerned, but I also... I'm not going to say it. I'm not looking for him to get hurt. I don't want it to come off that way, but like him coming out and playing is reckless, and I'm expecting an injury. It's not that I'm rooting for it. I'm just expecting it because he's putting a harness on with a torn labrum on a problematic shoulder that probably, this is my guesstimation. It's not a lock, not any information that I've 100%. Games, I'm looking for your thing. Hold on, Games. There's no 100% certainty as to how injured the shoulder is or what's going on, but I feel like they're forcing him on the field and he's going to end up getting hurt because of it. In conclusion, Madison, yes or no, Bubba? It depends, bro, on your option. It fully depends on your option. Thank you, Problem, for the super chat. Thank you, Lewis, for the super chat. Thank you guys all for the super chats. If you got any more, send them over and I'll answer real quickly before the show ends. And Angel, thank you for asking about the sleeperu.com membership, which can be found.
Want bold year-round rankings, trade calculators, and bold predictions? Get on over to sleeperu.com.
And if you do get the $199 lifetime membership, you never pay for email advice again. You never pay for content rankings, trade calculators, bold predictions. I invented from what I can tell and gather information-wise, I believe it's the first, if not, one of the very first, but the first trade calculator, instant-based trade calculator in the fantasy football industry. I created it in 2003, 2003, developing it, and it's been improved every year, every step of the way since 2003, and so it's one of the most, I think, dynamic trade calculators you could find. All that you'll never pay again. You'll pay for the $199 membership, get free email advice, get if you do this in December, you'll get a draft call where I'll draft with you as well, and you'll get text advice, which I'll throw in for free for the remainder of this year and for next year. So you won't have to pay for text advice if you ever even want to upgrade into that. And it's just a $20 upgrade for anybody that has that $199 plan. So, 2023, you want text advice for the whole year, $20. That's the only thing you'll ever have an add-on for if you want it, and you don't have to take it. So Overcome, appreciate your super chat. I don't know if there's a message attached anywhere. Kevin says Madison or Hilliard versus the Jags. I'd probably go Madison, but it's a very, very close call. 195 likes only and 208 people in here. Please, guys, 5 more. Let's get to 200 likes on the show. James and James has been working really hard. Terry's been working really hard. James and Terry, where's James? 5 more likes, says James. Terry says we're at 195. These guys have been working hard all show. Let's punch 5. We can muster up 5. We can muster up 5. Thank you, Hector, for calling that out. Again, I go Madison. Thank you, Angel. Someone says I had a super chat. Bro, I had a super chat way back if you can get to it. Thanks for your hard work. Okay, Josh. I'm looking for it. I'm on the hunt, Josh. Where's Josh's super chat? I don't know how I missed it. Let's see. Way back, huh? You're right. You're right, bro. Daily, you super chatted, but there's nothing attached. Here's your question. So, Daily, I got your question right here. Hopefully, you're still here, Daily. You sent it without a question, but I was able to locate it. Sonny, thank you. Henry, thank you for your super chat. Again, Dylan is my call in your question. Matt Slater, appreciate your super chat. Should I go with Madison anyway or Hasty Penny again? I think Madison's who I'd go with, but Hasty could become a better option as we get through the week. Appreciate your super chat. Thank you, Problem, for your question. I'm Elijah Moore, safer. Madison's higher risk, higher reward. Cooks or Claypool or Van. Pick 2 again. I got that one. It was Cooks and Van. I'm looking for that super chat, bro. I don't know. Josh! Found it, Josh! I need two. Madison Hubbard, Chuba Hubbard. Madison Hubbard, Chuba Hubbard. You got 2 copies of Hubbard. Barkley, I'm in a really tough situation. I need to. So Madison and probably Barkley. I'd probably put your 2 Hubbard shares on the bench if I'm you. If you meant to say somebody else instead of the second Hubbard, let me know. But I don't like putting Barkley in, but over Chuba, it's not a crazy call. Let's see. Osborne or DK? I'm going DK. Great job, guys, says James. No, James, great job for you, bro. Michael says, hello, I need to start 3 running backs. Dalvin Cook, Madison, Najee, Fournette, Eli Mitchell. Eli Mitchell's probably not playing, so give me Dalvin Cook, give me Najee, give me Fournette. Pretty darn easy situation if you ask me. Ozzy dropping the super. Pick 1 at the flex. Amari Cooper, Chuba Hubbard, Sony Michel, Jamal Williams. I'd probably go with Sony Michel at this point. If news trends badly, then I'd probably switch to Amari if news was trending good for him. But for right now, give me Sony Michel with all the momentum he has. QB Burrow or Cam, give me Burrow. Drop any week 15 for week 15 Ramondre Stevenson. I would drop Jamal Williams, I think, for Ramondre Stevenson, to be honest. I mean, if you needed Jamal this week, I would be okay with it, but with Swift coming back probably next week, I don't think I'm going to worry too much about that. I'd rather have Ramondre. Subscribe, smash the like button, share the Fantasy Football Show with somebody you know, like your grandma, whoever. Right, E111. Appreciate you, pal. Mitchell is looking very questionable. I didn't even get to the news, so let me get rid of the phone line because we're not taking phone calls anymore. Darrell Henderson was limited Thursday, so he's not looking real good right now for week number 14, which is good for Sony Michel owners. Waller remained sidelined Thursday, not looking good given how long he's been out. Dalvin Cook, we talked about this. This is even old news. The plan is for him to return. He's expected to go, assuming there's no setbacks. And then this was the last piece of news, which we never, ever got to. Elijah Mitchell, concussion, knee, was not at a portion of practice open to the media Thursday. He's not out yet. But he's definitely looking very shaky for this week. If he can't go, Hasty and Wilson would probably start or share the load. We don't know which one would get more work. Probably Hasty if he's healthy. But Hasty's like the only healthy back right now. Doesn't mean Mitchell won't play. For right now, he's very shaky to play. Daily, your question. Need help for this. The options I have: Dontrell Hilliard, Tony Pollard, who's hurt right now, Brandon Ayuk, Jamal Williams, Foreman, Sony Michel, Darrell Williams. Ayuk feels like the safest player out of all these players. I like Hilliard, but is Foreman going to get the work? You've got both. You start Foreman, do you start Hilliard? I feel like you're going to maybe have a shot at getting that wrong. Sony Michel probably has the most upside to be the best option here, but the news needs to trend in his direction. So my final answer daily is if Sony Michel is starting and Hendy's out, I go Sony Michel without hesitation. If it looks very shady and questionable between those two, then Ayuk is safer, but I still really like Sony Michel. So I'm leaning that way and hoping that the news trend's good for you. King, need your help, advice, buddy. Do I play Osborne tonight or Gage on Sunday? They're very, very close, man. You know, trust your gut. I'm forcing an answer. They're 50-50 to me. I'm very indifferent on this one, but I probably go Osborne given that Thielen's out, but it's tough, man. It's a Thursday game. We hate Thursday games. I feel like this could be different, but it might not be. But I would say give me Osborne on this one. Javonte or Clyde, give me Javonte. Madison, Wilson, Hasty, or P. Ryan. I'm going Madison, bro. Madison. Chuba Hubbard or Deonta Foreman. Give me Chuba Hubbard, maybe. I don't know if it's going to be Hilliard or Foreman, bro. Trust your gut. Trust your gut. Separate league, Monty or Amari. If Monty's going to play, I play Monty, but you have to watch the news. Happy B-Day to Terry. Happy birthday yesterday, buddy boy. Hey, Smitty, need help? My brother, start Javonte or Gibson over Cook or Madison. Gibson. Gibson's maybe your safest play. Cook maybe after that, then maybe Javonte after that. If Melvin Gordon's ruled out, though, I will vault Javonte to the number 1 spot. But this is a really, really, really tough call. And Mike, I don't know how you have this problem. You literally have to pick one of these guys. You have to pick one between Javonte, Gibson, and Cook. That's a crazy, bad, good / insane problem to have that you're going to get wrong every single week. If you have a gut feeling on Cook, he's going to play. If you're watching warm-ups and you get an instinct that, okay, he's going to get all the work, then you could shift over to Cook, and it's not a horrible option. Gibson might be a tad safer. And again, Javante's clearly the one if Gordon's out, which is up in the air right now. This channel is growing fast, fellas. I love it. Great job, Smitty. Thank you, Joel. We're almost at 10K. If you haven't subscribed yet, be a part of the revolution. We're almost at 10K. Now, there was somebody, it was Games, was telling me he sent me a DM. And I'm looking for it. Games. All requests. Here, I got it, boy.
Voice messaging this so that maybe the whole entire group can get me together and make this easier. I started off with Aaron Jones, Chris Carson, and CEH. CEH started off slow and then got hurt, and then Chris Carson got hurt, then Aaron Jones got hurt. So I struggled, and I ended up picking up Connor, Patterson, traded for Gibson. And in my league, since we're a 6-man half PPR,
I'm getting a little lost already, Games. I'm going to be honest, but go ahead.
No one picks up handcuffs. That's how I was able to get Dylan and Madison. Now I have no idea what to do because I bogarted all the running backs and can't decide which one to start. Can you please help me? Thank you, everybody.
So much came at me. I don't even know what the question is, Games, to be completely honest. But let me...
Smitty, voice messaging this so that maybe the whole entire group can get... So I struggled, and I ended up picking up Connor, Patterson, traded for Gibson. And in my league, since we're a 6-man half PPR, no one picks up handcuffs. That's how I was able to get...
Games, ask your question in the chat here, because I don't fully know what the actual question is. You have Patterson, Connor, those are great starts. What's the struggle? What's the one question? Because I like Connor, I love Patterson. You're starting both of those guys, but I just need to know what the dilemma is, not the backstory. No offense, I just hit me with the question. We got to go to Silver Rapture's voicemail.
Hey, what's up, brother? Man, this little Ronald dude, you better listen up, Ronald.
Oh, sorry. Ronald. So, I think maybe Silver Rapture sending me that message in private. Sorry, Silver. Hey, Ronald. I have noticed, bro, you have been a little wild in the chat here. And I don't know if someone's riling you up. Sorry, Silver. Look, my mods are going to communicate with me, so that's no secret, okay? You're out here ruffling feathers. I'm going to get a voicemail from a mod, or I'm going to get a message from a mod. Sorry, Silver. Sorry. But Silver, I didn't see any of those messages. Silver's out there doing hard work. So Ronald, let me say this. If you and Silver, or you, Ronald, and anybody else got off on the wrong foot, let's clean slate it right now, okay? But I'm going to tell you right now, Silver Rapture is doing a good job. He's doing nothing but trying to... It was about to get nasty. Silver's doing nothing but trying to keep things tamed and solid and feeling good on the show. So I have full faith in Terry, Silver, and all my mods, and I know that their heart is in the right place. So if someone's going nuts in the comments, just chill. I'm not pointing any fingers, but we're trying to keep a positive environment here. It sounds like things got solved and this message was sent like in the very early part of the show. So sorry, Silver. Didn't mean to play. Silver. Silver's looking out for me. All right. Where are we at? God. I think we're done for the show. I think that's putting a fork in it. I'm not worried about it, says Ronald. Yo, did I miss a fight? No, Ozzy, you didn't miss a fight. Everybody kind of, let's see. I don't know the details of it. It says he misread my message and I tried to correct him, then responded to being put in timeout for no reason. Well, I don't know what happened, but I'm glad everything's resolved. Silver and Ronald are now broskies. They're bro-fisting it out. And my bad, Silver. How am I to know? How am I to know? I can't see every question that comes in.
Take a lap. Take a lap. Take a lap.
I got too many moves. I need a board hop. I need Silver in here board hopping. All right, guys. Good luck tonight. Appreciate every one of you. Please like on the way out. And as always, I might not get to your question before kickoff if everybody asks a question, but we have literally almost 200 people in here. There should be almost 200 comments right when I end the video. Not in the live chat, but on the comments of the video, we start off with 0 comments. I should see your comments. If you have a question, if I haven't answered your question, it's not that I'm ignoring you. I think we've had over 4,000 comments in this show come through. 4,000 between all the platforms. Twitch, Twitter. We don't get any LinkedIn. Twitch, Twitter, and especially YouTube. Over 4,000 comments come into my main queue here. You know, if you're just on YouTube, you don't see the Twitch comments or the Twitter ones, but over 4,000 comments come in. I'm one man. I am one human being. Okay? And I've got 2 arms, 10 fingers, 10 toes, and half a brain. And I can only do so much. And I do my best, but it's not me ignoring you. But ask me a question in the comments, and I pretty much can't guarantee it, but pretty much almost guarantee, a baby promise, that I will get to your question if you ask me something in the next 12 hours on my YouTube channel, on my most recent video. I have too many people DM me and go, Smitty, you said you'd get back to me. They're commenting on 3 videos ago. This video will be the most recent video for the next 12 hours. The door is open. Office hours are open for Smitty. Come talk to me. Peace out. Later. Thank you. Good luck. Go Madison. Go Cook. Go Justin Jefferson. Go Najee Harris. Go Deontay Johnson. Go Pat Fryermuth. Go everybody. Let's go